The rain fell hard that night, blurring the city lights and the lines between fear and instinct. Maren walked quickly toward her building, her coat pulled tight around her. Every sound felt louder. Every shadow felt closer. She was almost at the door when a hand grabbed her arm. "Maren. Can." Her heart slammed against her chest. "Let go of me," she said sharply. "I just want to talk," he insisted, his grip tightening. "You owe me that." "I owe you nothing." From across the street, Maren saw them. He didn't think. He moved. "Step away from her." Maren's voice cut through the rain like steel. Ken turned, anger flaring. "This is between us." "No," Maren said, placing himself between them. "This ends now." Danes appeared from the shadows, her face twisted with desperation. "You ruined us," she screamed at Maren. Maren shook, but she didn't step back. "You ruined yourselves," she replied. Ken lunged forward. Maren reacted instantly, pushing Maren behind him. The movement was fast, protective, instinctive. "Enough," Maren said, his voice low and dangerous. For a moment, no one spoke. Rain poured. Breath came fast, then Ken stepped back. "This isn't over," he warned. Maren met his gaze without fear. "It is for you." Ken and Danes disappeared into the night, leaving silence behind. Maren's hands trembled. Maren turned to her. "Are you okay?" She nodded, then broke down. Maren pulled her into his arms without hesitation. She didn't resist. For the first time since the betrayal, Maren cried, not from loss, but from release. And in that moment, something broke, but something else was finally allowed to begin. The storm had passed, but the echo of it remained inside Maren. She sat on the edge of her bed, wrapped in a blanket, staring at nothing. Maren stood by the window, giving her space, but never distance. "I don't know how to do this," Maren said softly. "Trust someone again." Maren turned to her. "You don't have to know," he replied. "You just have to allow it, a little at a time." She looked up at him. "I'm afraid," she admitted. "Not of you." "Of myself." Maren nodded. "Fear means it matters." Silence settled between them, calm instead of heavy. "You saved me tonight," Maren said. Maren shook his head. "I stood where I should have stood long ago." Her breath caught. "Why didn't you?" "Because you weren't ready," he said honestly. "And neither was I." Maren took a deep breath. "I don't want promises," she said. "I don't want labels." Maren smiled softly. "Then don't give me any," he said. "Just don't close the door." She didn't answer. Instead, she reached for his hand. It was a small gesture, but it changed everything. Maren's fingers tightened gently around hers. Careful, respectful. No kiss. No confession. Just a choice. The kind that doesn't shout, but stays. Morning light filled the room softly, but Maren had already been awake for hours. Holding Maren's hand the night before had felt right, and terrifying at the same time. It wasn't love. Not yet. But it was honesty. And that mattered more. At work, an unexpected email arrived. Resignation request. Danes Exoy. Maren stared at the screen. A quiet relief washed over her, followed by something else. Closure. Later that day, she saw Ken waiting outside the building again. This time, she didn't hesitate. She walked toward him on her own. "This is the last time," she said calmly. Ken looked exhausted. "I just wanted to say I'm sorry." "I believe you," Maren replied. "But forgiveness doesn't mean excess." Those words ended everything. Ken nodded slowly, understanding at last. "I hope he treats you better," he said. Maren didn't answer. She didn't need to. She turned away, and didn't look back. Inside the building, Maren watched from a distance. When Maren reached him, he didn't ask questions. "You okay?" he asked. "Yes," she said. "I finally closed the door." Maren smiled softly. "Good," he said. "Some doors should stay closed." As they walked back inside together, Maren felt lighter, not because the past no longer existed, but because it no longer followed her. Nothing changed overnight, and that was exactly what made it real. Maren and Maren didn't rush into anything. They didn't define what they were becoming. They simply allowed themselves to exist in the same space, honestly. Mornings began with shared coffee at the office kitchen. Evenings ended with short walks through familiar streets. Sometimes they talked. Sometimes they didn't, and both were fine. One evening, as the sun dipped below the city skyline, Maren stopped walking. "Why are you so patient with me?" she asked suddenly. Megan smiled, not amused, sincere. "Because you're worth waiting for." Her heart tightened. "I don't want to hurt you," she said. "You won't," Megan replied. "Not by being honest." They sat on a bench, the city moving around them. Maren leaned back, watching the sky darken. For the first time, she said quietly, "I don't feel broken." Megan looked at her, his voice low. "You were never broken," he said. "You were wounded." She turned to him then. Their eyes met, steady, calm, sure. This time, when Megan reached for her hand, she didn't hesitate. And when he kissed her, it wasn't rushed or dramatic. It was gentle, intentional, real. The strongest love doesn't rush. It arrives when you're ready.